Now hold that mirror out and take a good look at yourself again. Take a good look at your story. This is the story that you created for yourself in this lifetime. The hair, the look of the face, the body. If you take a look again, and we are helping with the energies here. If you take a look again, slightly beyond the image you see in the mirror, you start to see other layers or other aspects of your story, other potentials that could have existed, but you didn't select them. Just gaze slightly beyond the reflection that you see in the mirror. Pretty soon you can start to see the other potentials that could have existed. And if you take a deep breath, gazing slightly beyond the mirror, you can see through the eyes, you can see the other lifetimes you have had looking back at you. They're looking back at you through your own eyes. Your other lifetimes are other stories you created. You birthed them. You gave life to them. They're now looking back at you. That is why some of you felt a very intense energy coming back through the eyes. Almost an overwhelming energy made you want to look away. You're looking at yourself through the eyes of your past lives. Now, why is this important? Well, it's important because you are your past lives. They are part of your story. But you are very different than the other past lives you have had. You are different because this lifetime was selected by your soul and by you to be the lifetime of ascension. Ascension only means completion, by the way. You don't have to get all lofty in your definition of ascension. Ascension literally can be translated to completion. Yes. So you are different than your other past lives because you are ascension, you are completion. This lifetime, this story that you created, that you are seeing in the mirror, is the lifetime of fulfillment, a lifetime of completion. You are the designated ascendee for all of your past lives. You are the aspect that folds everything into completion, you see. Now, we ask you a rhetorical question now that you are gazing at your mirror. Who is looking at who? Are you looking in the mirror at the reflection of yourself? Or is the reflection truly you looking through the mirror into one reality that exists? Who is looking at who? Oh, you think that the reality is you holding the mirror looking at a reflection, but is it really? Is it really, Shambra? Who is looking at who right now? You're looking back at yourself through the eyes of your soul, looking at a story that you created, that you are ready to give freedom to. Now you can put the mirrors down. Shambra, touch your face. Touch your face with your hand. When was the last time you did this? Feel what you've created. Oh, now whose hand is touching you right now? Perhaps it is the hand of your own soul, your own inner being. Perhaps it is the hand of the potter, the sculptor, touching its own creation, much as you would touch a piece of clay that you were working on. You created this, Shambha. You created yourself. You created this story, this reality. You can change it at any time also. You can change it any time. That is the nature of a story. That is the nature of the story that you've created in this lifetime. You think you are what you are sitting in these chairs, but you're not at all. It is just a story. So why do we mention all this? Why do we talk about past lives? Why do we talk about stories? We talk about it because it has everything to do with embodiment. Embodiment. Embodiment is the full and fearless acceptance of everything. You see, quite to the contrary of much contemporary thinking, we're not trying to erase your stories. We're not trying to get rid of your stories or your past lives. We're trying to embody everything. The full acceptance, the fearless acceptance. In order to move on to this next stage of divinity, you have to embody what you created in the first place. You have to embody this face that you touched because you created it. If you deny it, if you dislike it, if you don't like what you created, it becomes stuck energy. It becomes dark energy. It becomes sad energy. Some of you saw that when you first started drawing. The sadness of aspects of yourself that you have disliked. The sadness of past lives that you have tried to forget, tried to erase, and you can't. You can only embody what you've created. Embodying is the fearless acceptance of yourself. When you fearlessly accept yourself, dear God, then you can understand finally who you really are. When you fearlessly embody every part of yourself, then you will begin to understand how you created it in the first place. When you fearlessly accept your story, then you can be free of it. You can be free of its limitations. You can be free of its stuck energies. That's all you are right now. You are a story of your soul.